Hello, how's it going? Well, this is ND Sandman here on Cubiville.com, and I'm going to show a little tutorial. First thing you want to do is claim a shop in the Cubiville Mall, and now we can place. This video is basically placing merchandise down and making shop signs. We seem to have a little problem with our shop sign making, so I'm going to do a little video here. So I placed the sign down, or the chest down, and I think now I have 63 torches here, so I'm going to use torches as an example. So you want to hold the item in the hand that you want to sell. So I'm going to obviously click onto the torches now, here in a second. And I'm going to type in /item info. This will give me the item ID number for the auction, or for the sign making. So we did item info here, enter. And it's telling me it's a torch, item ID number 50. You can write this down on a piece of paper, or if you remember 50, good to go. So, now I'm going to open the chest here and throw the 63 torches in. I didn't hit the shift key here. It could have just automatically threw them up there, so I just moved them up here. Alright, so I got 63 torches in the chest that I'm going to sell from. You can place the sign in front of on the chest on the front, or any side of the outside, front, back, left, right, or on the wall above the chest. First blank, the first line you leave blank. Second line is how many you're selling. I'm selling 1. Third line is what you're going to ask for when people come to your shop to pay you. I'm picking 5 at the current time. This is just an example. And the item number, ID number, is 50. That goes on the 4th line. This is the simplest way to make a sign right here. Leave it blank. I want to sell 1. I want to sell it for 5. And the item I'm selling has an ID number of 50. If you pick the wrong ID number and you have the wrong stuff inside, it'll never sell anything to your guests. It'll say your shop is empty. Then all you have to do, go down to done, and it makes the sign for you. It tells you that ND Sandman is selling 1 torch for 5 QB. That's the B5. That's what I will buy it for as a guest in the store. And it's a torch. And as long as I have torches inside that chest, it's going to sell. That's the quickest, fastest way to do a selling chest one. Skip a line, 1-5, and the item ID was 50. Well, here's a different way of making a shop sign, because sometimes you want to sell and buy. I'm selling a torch here. I'm selling one item. Buying or selling 1 item. I'm doing 1 transaction. 1 is the transaction I'm doing. If I want to do 64 or 32, I can change that number. So I'm going to do B space 10. That's saying that you come to my store, you're going to give me 10 cubies for 1 item. It's going to be a torch for this example here, but you can do the space colon, which is to the right of your L key. Hold the shift key down and hit that key. Puts the colon. 2 dots above each other is the one, in case you forgot what you learned in school, or if you're still learning. S space 0.5. You do half a QB. 0.5 is half a QB. And I'm doing a torch again. Hit done. My sign will be made for me automatically. It says ND Sandman is currently selling a torch to guests in my shop for 10. Or if you want to left click the sign and sell to me, you're going to sell them to me for 1 at half a QB, and it's a torch. Okay, and these prices you can play along with yourself, however that works with you. Now, you can put the sign above it like I did, sign on the chest itself. Another thing you can do is use a picture frame, place a picture frame, and put the item you want to sell in the picture frame. It's pleasing to the eye, people can see it, they spot it quicker. So a picture frame is on your crafting table is a piece of leather surrounded by sticks, 8 sticks around, and a piece of leather in the middle. So I'm going to my picture frame, I'm placing that right above there. There's my picture frame. You have to use shift and click the sneak button when you place the item you're putting into the picture there. I didn't do that. As you can see, I actually placed a torch. So I take the torch down, I'll walk forward here, and I'm going to hold the shift key down, which is the sneak key. Right click, and it throws the torch into the picture. To me, this doesn't even look like the torch. I wish the torch was on fire. It'd be more, you would see it's a torch. Kind of just looks like, I don't know, a cigarette burning there. Well, here's an example over here. I'm selling a bookshelf. So I threw a bookshelf, made a picture frame. It actually takes an item out of your inventory and puts it there, but nobody can click it and take it. It's there. You can knock it down and get it back later, but no one can click it and take it. So that's a bookshelf there being sold in that chest there. So you can put your frame on the chest. You can put the picture frame above the chest. You can put the sign above the chest. You can put the sign on the chest. You can also put the picture frame and the sign on one chest, like I did the bookshelf there. Well, this is my first video making signs in Cubiville. So if you guys want more videos, leave comments below of things you'd like to see done that you're having trouble making in Cubiville. It's sometimes easier to watch a video than to do it via texting.